Hey guys, it's me. Um, First, let me disclose I am not a YouTuber. I normally don't do this. I have some stuff on my channel for my family and other things, but I'm doing this because I think it's easier for me to just show you the ingredients and tell you what to do quicker than writing it down. And you guys can just, repeat it over and over again so you can make sure you have the right stuff. It's really simple, it's cheap, it'll last you a long time, and you won't have to pay $100 or even $50 for all those Hydra Boost and all that kind of stuff. I discovered it about a year ago, and honestly, like you put it on, and even a minute after you put it on, you can look in the mirror and see how it plumps your skin up. It's amazing. I don't have any Botox at all, promise you. I'll be 58 next month. I don't have any fillers, I don't have anything. But I do use moisturizers after I use the hyaluronic acid, which has SPF because, living in South Florida, yeah, we got a lot of sun here. Anyhow, quickly, let me just get started so you guys can get this rolling. The first thing you're going to need is the actual hyaluronic powder itself. Now, I bought this, I'm not kidding you, a year ago. I didn't use all of it still, but I figured I went ahead and I got this on Amazon. And when I went to get it, they don't make it anymore like this. They put it in something like this, which is a jar, which is exactly the same thing, except one is an envelope, and this is so much easier to use. This is just powder. See? It's powder, and that's what you're going to be mixing the other ingredients with. So go on Amazon and get yourself pure hyaluronic acid, okay? 10 milligrams. No, 10 grams, sorry. Pure hyaluronic acid powder. Either one of these will work, okay? So I will put it underneath. I've never done this before, like I said, but I'll try. Just they're about $15, $16, and it'll last you literally 6 months to 9 months, depending on how often you use it, because you don't need a whole lot, all right? That's your main ingredient right there. Your second ingredient is going to be just water. It's just going to be distilled water. Just make sure it's not tap water. Make sure it's distilled water, spring water, whatever it is. Just not tap water because it's got too many minerals and it won't work. And the third ingredient, you're just going to use a tiny bit of this. But again, this was like $9. This is how much I've used in like 9 months or, 6 months. You're only going to use half a teaspoon of this. This is just so that it, goes on your skin smoothly instead of just drying up right away. So this is a vegetable glycerin, 100% pure, versatile skincare, okay? It's a multi-purpose. Again, everything on Amazon. Super cheap. So we're talking about a total of, $26 plus your water that I'm sure you have around. Oh yeah, by the way, don't mind my wiener dogs. They bark constantly. So quickly, let's get started. You're going to need just a little jar like this, okay, because this is what it's going to look like in the end. You're going to need just something to mix it with. I have these Moroccan bowls, and it's just a little spoon, just to mix it in. And a measuring spoon, teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever you got, some of these simple little gadgets. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you are going to put in to this little, actually bigger bowl than this. You're going to use this. This is a Goya jar. You don't have to go out and buy anything. Just like if you have an olive jar or a pepper jar or whatever, any kind of jar that seals tight, clean it really well, wash it, and put it in here. So what you're going to put in here is first your 7 tablespoons of distilled water. I'm just going to tell you now so you can do it. I'm not going to show you because it's, super simple. You're going to put it in this jar right here. Then you're going to take your hyaluronic acid, and I put in about 1 teaspoon, but I add a little bit just extra, like 1 1/4 teaspoon, okay? 1 1/4 teaspoon, measure it out, and pour it in here. And then you're going to take your glycerin, and you're going to put half a teaspoon. You don't want to put more than that because then it gets like kind of greasy and stuff and it kind of stays on there. So just use a half a teaspoon and that's plenty. And that'll just smooth it on. And you will end up like with something that looks like it's not really mixing well, but it will, trust me. What you do is you put it all in the jar, close the jar, and you shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, okay? And it'll still look like globs of goo or whatever, but just shake it, shake it, shake it. Once you've shaked it enough, take this jar and put it in the fridge, okay? Put it in the fridge for a couple of hours. You'll even see the difference in a couple of hours. Or just leave it overnight, or if you do it in the morning, take it out at, in the evening. And it will literally turn into this. Kind of looks like a runny jello, okay? Now, the reason why I have two of these is because I keep this one, you can get these balls jars online as well. And I keep this one in the fridge and this one upstairs in my bedroom, in my bathroom. So I put it on. You can also get these little things here that I get online. They're called iPrimo, and they're little droppers. I've already used that one. But they're little droppers that I use also for my vitamin C. And you just pour all the drops, the liquid in one of these, and you can put droppers in your hand and put it on that way. But to me, it's a lot easier. I use that for vitamin C. For me, it's a lot easier if you take this one, you pour in a smaller one, keep the rest in your fridge, and this one you have handy in your bathroom. Now, if you want it to last longer than 2 weeks, which this does last longer, or you want it to last up to 2 months, but if you want to use it every day, you're going to be using it. You can add like 2 or 3 drops of a preservative, like a grapefruit kind of seed extract. And that'll preserve it for 3 months. But if it's lasting you 3 months, then you're not using it like you should be. And now the way to use it. Once you've got this little thingy-majig, it looks like this. Split it, keep it in the fridge. It lasts long in the fridge. It lasts up to a month. Then all you do is you just wash your face really well. Take everything off, all your makeup off, everything. Or if you come out of the shower, which is the best way to do it. But if not, just wash your face really well. Dry your face, but not all the way. And then immediately just put this on. I have a little bit of makeup on now because I went to that casting for Walmart, which I hope I get. But normally I don't even have this much on. But you just take this much, like that. Okay, see? Put 1 drop on your forehead, couple of drops here, couple of drops there on your nose, couple of drops on your chin, and don't forget your neck, because seriously, that's the age, the one that proves your age. I'm fortunate enough I have a mother who never had one of those necks, so I guess I inherited that trait, hopefully, until I'm 85 as well. Anyhow, just take it, don't be generous with it, and it'll absorb. You'll watch it absorb and let it dry. Don't put anything on there, sorry. Don't put anything else on there until it really dries. It's really dry in your skin. You'll feel it. You'll actually feel it tighten it up. And that means that your skin is actually absorbing all that hyaluronic acid. And if you look closely in the mirror, like especially like me, my forehead, you'll see those lines kind of a little bit disappear. They're kind of like plumped up a little bit. So the more you use it, obviously the more your skin absorbs all this moisture in there. That's 1,000% of what it normally would. So my recommendation is I don't do it religiously day and night, but I definitely do it every day. And right after it dries, put on whatever moisturizer you wear with an SPF. I use a vitamin C I make myself. Maybe I'll put that on up here as well. But for now, the hyaluronic acid that you're buying doesn't even have a quarter of what you're putting into your own, which is a total ripoff because you're paying, other companies, but you can do it at home with 3 ingredients. It's acid, the glycerin, and water. That's it. And just store it in your fridge. And it'll feel really, really good. Okay, so again, wash your face, take everything off, put it on there. You'll feel like it's kind of like a mask. It doesn't matter. Just put it on your neck. I'm even putting it on now. Put it on your neck, and you'll feel it dry, and you'll feel it a little tighten it up. And then all of a sudden, when you feel it's dry enough, then you put on your moisturizer on. But I promise you, you will see a huge difference, more than any of these other creams promise. I ran into this on a YouTube channel myself, but I see a lot of my friends getting Botox at my age. I'm 58. And I don't want to look like everybody else. I want to be able to go, hey, I want to be able to express myself. I, have this side gig that I do, and I don't want to not be able to express myself when I go to castings. I don't want to look like all my other casting mates, audition mates. And I am casting for a lot younger than I should be, but hey, you know what? This is all you need, honestly. And just try it. Try it. Anyway, if I can be of any other help or any other questions about this, I definitely use it really under your eyes, put a lot on your eyes because that's where we kind of crease a lot, and on the sides. Just make sure you just fill your whole face with it. And I think you're going to see results pretty quickly. You'll see the lines start to plump up. Unless you have like some severe, lines, then obviously, but I don't have severe lines. Not yet, anyway. These are my lines right there. Those are all real, but they don't show when I don't wrinkle. Anyway, I hope this helped. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm disclosing. I'm just doing this for fun to help you guys because I hate to see people waste so much money on, already prepared stuff when we can do it at home for nothing. Okay? All right. Well, that's all for now. And hey, I hope I get that little gig, Walmart gig. But I'm counting on this stuff to work. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.